Rochester native Nancy Elliot says her daughter Amanda Harvey was murdered in Michigan last month, and the suspect is her boyfriend, who Elliot says had a pattern of violence. Tonight, she's calling for justice and greater awareness when it comes to domestic violence. Christian Garzone joins us now in studio with more on this. Christian.
Well, Adam, Nancy Elliot says her daughter Amanda Harvey lived in Rochester for 30 years until she fell in love and moved to Michigan with her boyfriend Eric Fry about 5 years ago. Amanda was also the mother of 3. Elliot says there was abuse at the hands of Fry and a stay-away order was in place. Fry, she says, was arrested for domestic abuse against Amanda and was let out without bond or bail and was due back in court. Amanda could also not find a shelter to help take care of her and her children. She was murdered, and Elliot says Amanda's body was recovered days later when Fry eventually called the police. Fry is now the prime suspect. Elliot says Amanda was bludgeoned to death with a hammer, beaten so bad she was unrecognizable. Elliot is hoping that talking about her daughter's death, more signs can be made aware of domestic abuse and people can help intervene in toxic relationships. Above all, she wants to bring Amanda back to Rochester and seek justice.
We want to start changing the laws. They've got to be changed, and I think the only way to do it is make a universal one, because bail reform is just letting people out to commit more crimes. So I think you need to look at each individual crime and then make the reform and not try to blanket it. That's another thing I'm trying to work on. It's a lot, but my main concern right now is just to get her home. And I can't get her home because the coroner's still going through the timeline because of the condition of the body.
Now, Elliot did set up a GoFundMe to help get Amanda's remains back home. We have a link with this story over at our website, rochesterfirst.com. Such a sad story. Adam, back to you.
Indeed. Christian, thank you. Eric Fry, by the way, currently in jail in Michigan, waiting for his trial for the murder of Amanda Harvey.